Y'all disrespect the black woman, but she's the mother of creation. Jah Power. B King. Okay, we're going to talk about the Eve gene. Black woman, you birthed all these little delinquents and shit. You birthed all these little delinquents. And, I got to show this because this proves who the first people is. See, we see what all the little Indian types, the little European types, all come from this sister. So you see, if you look at the Christ story, the Immaculate Birth, every man got a navel, which mean a woman preceded him. And if you look at Adam, he got a navel. So how did man create woman? That's a lie. So it make, because you can't explain it, it make the Christ story seem real. Because every man on this planet, everyone got a navel, which means you was cut from that umbilical cord. Okay? So the sister got the Eve gene or whatnot. She is, is the creation. Without her, you have nobody. So then if you look at the story of Osiris and Set, which Christianity drafted the Jesus Immaculate Birth story from, Dr. Clark say borrowed. If you look at, they put Osiris back together, Nephthys and Aset, put him back together, and then she becomes impregnated with the Immaculate Birth. And they had a baby boy, godson, Horus. Okay? So that was a story told long. You what you think? Black people just start having white people? Or just because these are African people. You understand what I'm saying? They black people. You see what I'm saying? Even though they skin light. So the ancient Africans understood this. They understood this. That's why every statue is black. Why? Even if they wasn't as dark as that midnight black, they would paint themselves as such. Why? Because they understood black was divine. When they start having these albino children in Africa, and them is our brothers and sisters, and we love y'all. So I'm not talking about y'all. Y'all very beautiful, and we one and we the same. But the ancestors understood that when they got out there with their son, that hurt them. So, it disfigured their body or whatnot. Them sun rays, they have a lack of melanin. The ancestors understood this. So, in order to thank the ancestors for them being black, they would paint their statues black. Because there wasn't no cameras back then. You understand? So they had to make those statues very lifelike. And if you go around any of the statues or any of the mummies or even the temples, you will feel a certain energy coming off there. You see what I'm saying? Now, right there, I want to go right there. Now, this is the Nile Valley. The umbilical cord. The umbilical cord where that sister right here birth humanity, black people. You understand what I'm saying? Right there. Just like the umbilical cord feeds the child, the Nile Valley, at least in that time, fed the African people. All 42 tribes, remember this, all 42 tribes before, even before they dispersed into Africa, used to live in the Nile Valley. So just like the Milky Way is aligned with the Nile River, understanding that the celestial body of Nut will, birth, planets through the black hole. You will be able to see, when the silk come down about the volcanoes up in Ethiopia and flourish the land. It's a birth canal. It's a birth canal. So if you looking at it in the Eve gene sense, knowing that this sister right here came first, and then the little Indian types, the white types, and all of that come right about this sister, but you degrade her today. You don't honor the black woman. And neither do the black man sometime. And we must get that together. Because without her, you have nothing. You should treat every woman like she's your mother. You don't disrespect mama. You kid around and joke with her, but you don't disrespect mama, not one little bit. And that's how you should treat all the sisters. And sisters, y'all gotta tighten up too. Y'all gotta tighten up too. All that going to the club at 40, man, that's over with. Stay focused on the family because, without you, sister, the family gonna crumble. Grandmama took care and then mama took care of every man that was in the family. And you cooked his food when he came home from work, birthed his children, and had his back. That's just facts. So sisters, yo, ain't no Adam and Eve or none of that. Ain't no Adam and Eve or none of that. Get up out of that religious business. Know who you are. Because without you, there are no people. Without Mama Africa, there are no people. Mama Africa has the right climate, the right type of vegetation and topography to support human life. When you beginning as human being, you have to learn. And when you in a land of abundance, that's where humanity will be born. That's why humanity was born in the Nile Valley. And this picture prove it. Okay? This picture prove it. And that without the black woman, ain't no people. Without so the question would be, where did the sister come from? Because we know she was first. Because every man got a neighbor. And more importantly, we can see where all other people in the world came from. And y'all disrespect black people right now to this day. And in reality, we your mothers and fathers, and you know it. So black woman, you birthed a bunch of damn delinquents and terrorists and racists and all this shit. So who gonna be the only one to be able to quarrel her children but the great mother, Nut? Jah Power!